Welcome to lesson 3 in the course Sharp. Now that we've specified what you're selling, I'm going to show you how to price it. Lesson number 3 is called Pricing Prestige. And by saying that, I basically mean charge more money. I'll be showing you how to position your products to sell and how to increase your brand's image through pricing. Plus, I'll be sharing the science behind how and why people buy, all that in the Facebook group. So let's talk about why you should be priced appropriately, because the truth is a lot of us need to probably even double our current prices. I remember when I used to say things like, you just can't go around and throw a high price tag on anything. But then I started seeing companies like Tiffany's who sell a 18 karat gold paperclip, call it a bookmark, and price it at $1,600. Now, in their defense, they are a company with prestige, right? And they've been around for quite some time. They've constantly showcased their top-notch branding with the help of some genius marketing elements. And if you need that, if you need to make sure your message is popping like Tiffany's, then you need to talk to me about my branding package, the brand build out. We can build an irresistible brand together. Okay, shameless plug. Now back to pricing. The number one reason to assert pricing prestige is really to increase your brand's image. This is going to help you attract the clients that you really want. You will also work less and make more. And if we examine that list again, I would say that that is all the persuasion that I need. Understand this. People do not take cheap seriously. Pricing yourself too low doesn't make you look like a bargain or a value. It makes you look unlearned, makes you look inexperienced and unworthy. Cheapening your brand is erasing you and your business from the minds of your prime clients. So I want to challenge you to raise your prices, and if you need to, analyze and raise the value that you offer. So there's a quote I heard one time a little while ago, and the quote goes, "No one buys a Rolex to tell time." And it's the truth, right? It's a statement piece. It's marked by high-class people, and it's a symbol of wealth and status. You can create a business just like that. Now, here are some practical ways to make sure that you are charging the value of your product and your service. Step number 1. You want to take a moment to really look at the market around you. See what your competitors are charging for the service. Remember, if they're your competitors, they're going to be doing something along the same lines you are. Step number 2, look at the top people in your field. These are people that you look up to in your industry. If you don't have any, stop this course right now and go find you some. Everyone needs some inspiration. I actually have 2 people, Maya and Raven. I will make sure I put them in the Facebook group, okay? So make sure you're following that page. Take these people and look at what they are charging. Remember, these are the people who have done what you do, or at least an aspect of what you do, very well. Look at their prices. And step number 3, get people you do not know or who don't mind telling you the truth, really, to analyze your current product and service and get reviews on it. Do they feel like they were being ripped off when it came time to pay? Or do they feel like they were getting an amazing deal? Is your value worth the new high dollar price tag? Note, some people have a mission of value pricing, like Walmart or Dollar Tree or Ross. And that's okay if that's your business model, but it ain't mine. It ain't my business model at all. Mine is to offer and serve my community, really, by offering top-notch solutions, enabling them to grow to their next goal in half the time and half the stress. So charge more, sis. You and your business really deserve it. Before we head on to lesson number 4, I want to share a secret with you about my pricing. So there are different kinds of pricing that I use. Different kinds of pricing in general. I just happen to use them all. Number 1 is called penetration pricing. This is something to break into the industry, much like this course. So this course is valued well over $1,000, but being that this is my first course, you get it for pennies on the dollar. Cheaper price breaks in. Then number 2 is called competition pricing, really, competitive pricing. It's kind of going to help you be neck and neck with your industry. It's going to eliminate the excuse of pricing being the problem of why people don't buy. So it's going to make sure that you analyze your brand market, really, okay, and that you position your products, and we'll talk about that later. Pricing number 3, premium pricing. This pricing allows you to constantly do less and make more. And it's a must-have when it's time to scale or grow your business. Your value must be out of this world, and your brand really must be stronger than an ox. Think about it. If I had a goal of selling $10,000 every month, wouldn't you much rather create a product or a service that's worth $5,000? That way, you could only have to sell 2 per month versus creating something that's $199. And then you have to worry about selling 50 per month. Give or take, depending on what works best for you, the above just made sense, the 5K one. And I will say this, the one thing that gets in our way when it's time to add premium pricing is our belief in our product and service. Perhaps we don't even believe that we deserve that kind of money, or we don't think our business is worth that kind of investment. It really comes down to self-doubt, or you knowing that you really haven't taken the time to sit down and create enough value within your company to charge that premium price. Either way, no matter which one it is, I can help you. Listen, pricing is personal, but it needs to make sense. Here's the last method I will share with you before I move on. If you're looking for your business to afford your lifestyle, you must know what your lifestyle costs. Simply write out all of your expenses, business and personal, and price your products and services well enough to at least compensate for that. So Google the word profit planner. I believe a friend of mine by the name of Winston has a few of those available. I will make sure her info is in our Facebook group. All right, guys, I'll see you in lesson 4.